Hey guys, so I just want to review with you really quickly. You should have all this in your math journal already. So when you are doing dot plots, histograms, frequency tables, so you're going to take your data that you get, and you're going to take each piece of data and then graph it on a dot plot. So every time you see it, you just put a mark above it. With your histogram, remember that it's really similar to a dot plot, but like they're bar graphs. Okay, and then you'll say like how many times the frequency is done. And I didn't write it on there, sorry. Okay, so the bottom is going to be our miles, and then vertically it's our frequency. And so you guys will want to use that when you are answering questions today. And then we have our frequency table, so just a regular frequency table, just really nice and straightforward. Here are your pieces of data, and then here's the frequency, how many times you see them. With the relative frequency, it's the same thing. Here are your pieces of data, how many times you see them. Just a reminder, in order to get the relative frequency, which is a percent, you want to put it over in fraction form. You're going to divide. You're going to divide it, move your decimal 2 places over, round, and then use it that way. Let me see here. Oh, also, when you get done with your relative frequency table, when you add up everything, it should add up to 100%. So keep that in mind. Like when you guys add it, if it doesn't come out to be 100%, then you may have done something wrong. I think this adds up to be 100%. So for the relative frequency table. So now for the good stuff, what everyone's been waiting for. Okay. So if you finish both of your assignments, you can start working on your, what's this called? You can start working on your data book. Okay, so here's my data book. You can see, so I have my statistical question, and then I have who it's by on the very front. So let me kind of open it up for you so you know my expectations. So you are going to need a table of contents, everything that you're going to need. So right now, like you can see that I have like, you can see I have my question and my data, dot plot and histogram, and then frequency tables. So it's just like my first 3 pages. Don't worry about the rest of it. We'll work on it a little bit each day. So you can see here's my question, and then here's like how I collected my data. So what I did here was I just wrote down whatever my answers were. And so my question, how many siblings do the students in my class have? So I wrote down everyone's answers, and then I went ahead and I graphed it on my dot plot, and then my histogram. And notice that I glued in my papers. Please do not glue in papers until you have done them and completed them and they look great and wonderful. It's easier to change out little pieces of paper than try to like fix it once it's already glued in. And then I have my frequency table here with my information in it, and then I have my relative frequency table here. And then I have a blank page just waiting to be used. So today, if you have all of your data and you are ready to start, you are welcome to go ahead and start on your data books. Please make sure that it is done correctly. Do not move ahead even if you know what else you need to do. Right now, the only thing you should have 3 pages with your question and your data, dot plot and histogram, and then your frequency tables and your relative frequency tables. If you have not had your statistical question passed off by me, please do not start on this. I promise you will have time. Do not start on it until you have my go-ahead on it. If you are not ready to work on your data book, then pull out a book and read and enjoy it. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day. We'll see you guys.